Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are back to throwback spreads. It's been a while since I've done a throwback spread, but I had room on my channel and I thought we would do it today. Now, I do want to say this is the first video I'm filming with my laundry running. The laundry in my house is on the top floor, which is the same level. We're just gonna scoot this over as the bedrooms, and my office is one of the bedrooms. So I am going to be mindful about the noise. Hopefully it's not too bad. I can hear it like teeny tiny in the background, but if it gets louder, I may have to pause this. So today I'm actually using a sticker book and a sticker pack. If you were around and a Happy Planner user in 2018 actually, I believe, there was a Happy Planner Joanne huge pack that had a bunch of things in it. It had an exclusive sticker book that you can't get anywhere else. It had this, it had discs, little like adhesive pocket things. There were a bunch of things in this. Was it a mega book? No, I think the mega book was sold separately, but this was something that you could only get at Joanne. It came in a massive box kit, and I have an unused sticker book and sticker pack from it, and these are like old school style stickers, so I thought this would be fun. Now, my goal is to go a little bit different than my normal style here. When I do these types of demo spreads or throwback spreads, they end up being gifted to my patrons. So it's not that I'm not concerned about functionality, but it's like a little bit of a it's different than when I'm planning for myself. So it won't be the typical like checklist box decorative sticker, checklist box decorative sticker that I do with mine. So I feel like we need a sticker to start with, like a quote sticker just to start with. And we're gonna look for one. I'm kind of like going towards teal. That's sort of in my mind, but I like this. Be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody. I like that. I also like this sticker. Toss your hair in a bun, drink some coffee, and pretend you know what you're doing. However, in this pack, it's the same, but it's actually a shorter sticker, and I think I kind of want to go for the shorter sticker. These are old, so I don't know if I'm going to have any trouble peeling them up. Let's see. There we go. The tweezer helped. But I saw these hexagons over here, and I just thought that they were so cool, and I kind of wanted to play around with them a little bit. So, these paper stickers, if you are having trouble peeling up old paper stickers, I think tweezers are the way to go, because that seems to really be what's working for me here. So, okay, laundry update. I can hear it. It's not bothering me. It just sounds like water, I guess. And hopefully that's all you'll be able to hear too. But we're gonna bring in a couple of these hexagons just to kind of have some fun. And then, so we have like a decorative one, then let's bring in another functional one right here. And with hexagons, really the best way, although I can't seem to reach, is to line it up just like this. And then everything should line. So we've got those three. I think I kind of want to do one more, but I also know there's like this rule of 3 when it comes to design. I guess this is design. And maybe we'll just put this, toss your hair. Oops. Let's get it down straight. Let's be mindful. I feel like today, so today's Sunday, and I feel like today is my first, I kind of feel like it's my first Sunday routine. It is my second Sunday living in the house, but last Sunday I was still so focused on like unpacking and everything like that, that this weekend has kind of just been a go with the flow sort of weekend. I worked so hard last week making sure that most of my content for this upcoming week is finished and I was caught up on videos. So I don't have that much to film, but this is a good kind of video to film on a Sunday morning when I'm doing laundry, where I feel like we can just kind of sit back and relax without there being a time crunch. You know, I do really love filming videos during the week, before work or when I'm on my lunch break, because it's the best time for me so that I'm not like entirely devoted to filming on weekends when I might want to be doing other things with people in my life. But it does sometimes get hard when I feel like I'm looking for a purple, something purple, maybe a box. When I feel like I'm on a time crunch because I only have so much time before I have to get back to work. So it is nice to kind of sit here and just relax through it, but that's not always the way I can do all of my videos because of my schedule. So let's bring in a couple of these little header boxes. We're going to do 2 of these. And then, because I can't help myself, we might need a checklist. I might also bring in the asterisks on the bottom. Oh, we have this fun confetti. Let's play around with this a little bit. So if I can just like put this right over here, then I'm going to kind of keep that up while I grab my knife and let's slice this right there. That's cute. Should I do another one? Like right over here, maybe? What if we lift up this hexagon? Kind of put it like that. And put this down right over it. And then I need to cut off this little edge here too. I like this. It's a lot of stickers, I feel like. More than I usually do so far. But like I said, this is kind of a let's play around and experiment spread. And let's put this back on. Now I'm thinking that I want to grab the asterisks. So I'd like to bring some more pink into this. So I think I'm just going to start with a few pink ones. These are, if I remember correctly, not that easy to pull up because of all the cuts. So bending the page tends to be helpful. But wait a second, I remember that there are these, oh, planning, I don't know that I need the planning stickers as headers. So these are big. So I'm only going to put 3 so that whoever ends up using this spread will be able to kind of write on both lines if need be. Okay, that's cute. I like it. Now over here, we don't have as much room for asterisks because we put this down. So I'm thinking that maybe we bring in some sort of box situation. So if this is going to one of my patrons on a Tuesday, they are going to likely have a Patreon Zoom. So we can bring that in, a box for that, if they're able to attend. Again, I don't know why I keep trying to pull them up. Usually box stickers I'm able to pull up without using tweezers, but this is maybe one of the oldest sticker books that I've used in one of these spreads. And then that kind of ties in the black too, which is nice. So let's go back to the asterisks and maybe we'll kind of bring in this darker teal color. And then I'm going to try to bring in some yellow also on this side of the spread. Let's make sure that we are filming. We are filming indeed. Okay, a little bit of a weekend recap. So Friday, what was that? The 30th? After work, I went and I got a manicure. First time in weeks because I was not going to get a manicure in the middle of moving. And I could not wait to get my nails cleaned up and I got my eyebrows waxed. And then I picked up dinner and came home and relaxed. And then yesterday morning, I drove up to my hometown, which is now it's about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And I got my hair done, which I hadn't done since February. So that was really nice. Also, just kind of like feeling like myself again a little bit. The one thing that I didn't do that I do need to is get a pedicure. But I decided that a pedicure is one of those things that I can do myself and I don't necessarily need to spend the money on. You know, hair and nails tend to be pricey, So one of the things I actually do at my hair salon is I blow dry my own hair, because the blow dry of hair up here anyway is an additional $30. And my hairdresser, I've been going to since I was 12. So I've, she knows me. My mom goes to her. She's been in our lives for a long time. And she knows that I just bought a house and I'm trying to budget and save money. And she's like, you know what, there's 15 minutes until my next appointment. You're welcome to, go with a wet head or blow dry your hair, on your own. It wasn't like she's like, I'm not blow drying your hair. It's just an additional cost. And, she doesn't have control over that cost. So we just hung out and I blow dried my own hair. And that was great because it saved me $30. So definitely there are ways to like save when doing some, beauty things. If you have that opportunity to, I would, and you have a relationship with your hair salon, unless you just go home with a wet head, that's totally doable also, right? It's just that when they wash my hair, it's like soaking wet. And I just didn't want like my whole back to get soaking wet and be in the car with soaking wet hair. It was like a very long explanation of my hair. Looking for some sort of, maybe a box over here. I know I said I wasn't going to do the whole box checklist thing, but I feel like that's just how my brain works and it's what makes sense in a spread. And I think it's also one of those styles that really should work for everyone because everyone has something to write down. I'd say most, maybe not everyone, but there's always things to write down. So I think this one we're actually going to like shift over a little bit just to sort of offset it and maybe bring in some of this confetti. And then after that, I came home. I actually went to the farmer's market in my town. And then I did some meal prep. I set off my smoke detector in my kitchen. It's not in my kitchen. It's off my kitchen, but I set that off. It's like, okay, it's officially home now. And then I read on my couch for a little bit, which was really nice. I have not read much at all in June. I read one book in June. So it was kind of good to get back to that and relax. And then my mom and my stepdad came over for lunch. And after that, my friend Melanie and her husband Dean and their son Ethan came over to see the house. And then we went out to dinner. So it was just like a really nice Saturday where I felt relaxed. I felt productive. I got to spend time with loved ones. So it was a good day. I like this quote. Be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody. This makes me happy. That's definitely a good quote. It's just a matter of getting this on straight. This is a fun spread. Now I want to use it. It makes me want to do my spreads a little bit different, but then I also like not worry, it's not a real life struggle, but I wonder if I would have challenges with productivity. I mean, if I'm looking at this and evaluating it in terms of myself, I feel like it's a little busy. I do have the checklists. I do have the productivity each day and the boxes. So, I mean, I'm not going to keep this. This will be for a patron, but it's just one of those things to kind of, maybe play around with one day and see how it goes. All right, now let's bring in some hexagons again. So we do have this lime green hexagon, which I haven't used lime green at all on this side. And before I choose the lime green hexagon, I want to see if there's a way that I can bring lime green in on the left so that it doesn't just feel random on the right. So that's what I'm looking for now. We do have a box down over here that maybe I can use. So let's do that. We'll first grab this hexagon. I'm just going to put it right over here as kind of a nod to those. And we'll do this black one. And then, where were those? Maybe they were more at the beginning of the book. Oh, I could also do yay for the week. No, that the goal is on this side. Whoops, wrong side. Coffee first is a good sticker. So let's grab that. And I forgot what we were doing. Oh, hexagons. Hello, Elise. That means I need more coffee. Could also use something like these stars for the instead of the asterisks. There we go. If you wanted something a little bit smaller. And we're gonna peel this off. I feel like when I'm quiet is when I can hear the laundry. But it's good. I got some laundry in. I'm gonna do my bedding, my duvet cover, all of that kind of stuff, and really just get myself into a routine. I'll probably go grocery shopping. I'm waiting to hear back if my brother and niece and nephew and sister-in-law are going to come over. Maybe we'll put this coffee first right there instead of that other lime green one. And we'll see if they come over. My brother has seen the house. He saw it the day after I closed, so it wasn't like painted or there wasn't any furniture in here. And my niece and nephew saw it after I moved in, so they saw it pretty much like finished or as finished as it is now. My sister-in-law hasn't seen it, so I texted them last night to see if they might want to stop by, and they said they'd let me know in the morning. So it would be nice if they come by. If they don't come by, then I'll probably just like continue filming a little bit, get some, I like this happy, 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 but I kind of want something else to go along with it. I want to do like maybe three things in here. I'll get some filming done. I'll get a little bit more unpacking done and probably go grocery shopping and continue the meal prep that I started yesterday. Really, yesterday's meal prep was cooking chicken that was like a day or so away from possibly going bad, so that I could cook it and put it in the freezer, because I have these, like, I don't know what it's called. It's like a vacuum seal machine, basically, so that I can put those in the freezer. And it's great for me because I can just take one out when I'm making dinner, or two out, because they're like thin cut pieces of chicken. So that'll make weekday dinners much easier. All right, let's jump back to these asterisks, and then I want to go back to the confetti. So this time I want to bring in maybe black, because these aren't really ones you'd check off, right? They don't really have a spot to check off, so I'm not concerned about someone's ability to use black for this. Now, I don't want to say I don't have a ton of old stickers. Let me know what kinds of older stickers you'd want to see for future throwback spreads. They're not necessarily videos that I can promise to do every week. They're videos that I'll do when I have a little gap in my channel, or I have, the room to do it or the inspiration to do it. The reason I'm like, I don't have a ton is because last year I got rid of, or maybe in 2021, I got rid of like 44 sticker books that were old and just didn't have many stickers left to use. But I do have, I do have some. So let me know if there's a specific sticker you'd like to see or sticker book you'd like to see. And I'll try to make it happen. Okay, asterisks. Let's go to purple. We haven't used purple yet, although there's purple right here. So we could bring in the lime green because it's over there. It's not that close. So let's do that. I like this spread. I do want to bring in a double box. I haven't done a double box in a while, and I saw that there were some in here. So that's something. I also saw that there's a weekend banner. So before I just continue with how I'm doing it, I do want to look around because I also didn't do a quote. So I'd like to do a quote over here. Let's look for something like that. These are the weekend. These are good. I think actually, I know I just said I wanted to wait. I think I want to put this top 5 right over here. So I'm going to use my Uniball Signo white gel pen just to cover up the line. And then this should peel off on its own. Oh. And I'm going to turn this, get this lined up right at the corner. Older stickers will also be more curly when you peel them up because they've been sitting in that sticker book for so many years. Like, take me out, use me in your planner. There we go. There's a little bump there, but I think it's okay. All right, I love that sticker right there. It really brings in the teal nicely on like a nice line. I'm happy with that. Now, over here, I was looking for a quote, right? I got distracted. The laundry just got loud. Okay, it's all right. Yay for the weekend. We could do that. That's a lot of green. So let's maybe take this. I heart the weekend. And bring this in like over here a little bit, or I could bring it up at the top. Maybe we'll do it up at the top because then that's kind of a nod to that one. So I have my office door closed. Now I'm a little concerned about the laundry noise, but this is my experiment. I'm going to try to reduce the background sound when I edit this video. And this will be the experiment to know whether or not I can do this in the future. Okay, quote. I still was looking for a quote here. I keep getting myself, there's always a reason to smile. Favorite childhood memory, not paying bills. Or today will be great. Let's do today will be great. I like that. And it has kind of the black in it too, which is nice. Okay, so we've got this in. Now for the weekend, I don't always do checklists because I feel like depending on what your weekends look like, it might be more social focused. It might be more, I also like this yay sticker, but I don't know really where it's going to go. What was I saying? Your weekends may be more social. They may be more productive. They may be a combination. Like, you know, yesterday I did get some productive things done, but I also had some me time and time with loved ones. So we're going to bring in a box here. And I'm probably going to put some confetti down here. So let's look for these. Put this right there and then slice off half of it. I keep forgetting to take this off before I hold another sticker in my hand because this is really more of a two-hand job. There we go. And I always put the cap back on because I am insanely clumsy and I don't want to slice my hand, especially not on camera. It's not one of the things. Then we're just going to make the use of this extra little piece and put it right there. Let's go back to our asterisks. And what color can we use? Let's bring in this pink again. There's really not a lot of the bright pink over here. We have this pale one, but not the bright one. So again, bending this up to get these in here. May actually only be able to do two, but that's okay because it's a weekend. And sometimes on weekends, I don't want to say I don't use my planner, I do, but sometimes I just know in my head what needs to be done, unless it's like really, really busy. And that's when I need to focus more heavily on a very specific to-do list so that I don't get off track. Like today, if I end up going to the grocery store, I will make a list. I'll open my fridge. I'll come up with what I'm going to eat this week and what I need to buy, and definitely make a specific list for that. I put these a little bit too close. So really, if I weren't using the tweezers, they would like all be ripped. All right, a couple more, and then I think we are set. So I'm gonna bring in another box over here. I did do this style today sticker, so maybe we grab another one that's that style too. We do have an orange one, but again, now there's no orange on this side. So before I put down that orange sticker, I want to look for some orange that I can bring in on the left, just to kind of balance it out and it doesn't feel like things were just tossed down. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to take this Enjoy the Moment sticker. Put that, oops, on my hand for now. We'll bring in this Today sticker. This inability to peel up boxes is actually rather annoying. It's not, that should be the easy part, pulling up a box or a quote. It should not be that difficult. Try to get this down straight. There we go. All right, now over here, I wanted to grab some of these hearts, and what we're gonna do is just cover this up right there. Enjoy these moments. I actually feel like it should probably be centered, but I'm gonna put it right over the N in that note. And then we'll bring in a couple of hearts to note the little moments. Let's not do them the same color. I know this is ombre, but when they're right next to each other, they do look like the same color. I usually try to avoid bullets over here because I'll typically put bullets right here, but this is kind of a different thing because we're noting things to enjoy. All right. The final thing that I was debating doing, but I wanted to see how the rest of the spread came out, was covering up the dates. Now, this is dated for 2023, so if someone wanted to use it this week of August, they could, and that was kind of my intent when I was making it. But I also wasn't sure if I might want to cover them up in case whoever gets this spread wants to use them for a different week. So I think that we're just going to go ahead and do that, because whether someone uses this on the 7th or a different week, they can always rewrite the dates. I do think I'm going to keep August and just let whoever gets this either change it to a different month or keep it as August. Okay, and this is my Papermate Dryline Ultra Correction Tape. I do, of course, always have what I'm using linked in the description. Is that high enough? Needs to go a little bit lower. So these are really like the perfect size for this. I don't think you could go any bigger. I feel like that's a little loud, but it's kind of too late now because I covered up the dates. So we're just gonna go. I think it's loud because it feels like it's right up against the day of the week. What color now? Lime green, and then maybe yellow for Thursday. Get it straight. Lime green. Let's take yellow. We'll do purple. Oh no, I'm gonna do pink because then I can do purple here. Pink, purple, and one more color. Blue. Or bright pink. We can do bright pink because we have bright pink. Okay, so just a note in case you didn't understand when I said that this was exclusive to the box. I can't link this sticker book because it is not available. It's been unavailable for years because of the exclusive box. I don't know, maybe there's someone selling it on like eBay or Mercari, but it's probably very, very expensive because it's so old and so exclusive. But everything else I used, I will link. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was fun. I've been wanting to pull this out and I just hadn't had the chance to. So let me know what other videos in terms of throwback spreads you'd like to see. And I think that's a wrap. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you soon.